Hello, everyone. It's me again. There's a new bill that passed in the Senate or around October. And it had something to do with something called infinite scrolling. It's a type of the way the social media is displayed on the screen, the way people can access this social media. It's going to be stopped for a bit as far as videos go, as far as your selectability options and your use of fingertips to select said video. So for 30 minutes a day, there's going to be a variation on how you can access said videos that you're using. Okay. But it's not going to change things too much. See, Josh Hawley of Missouri is a Republican senator, and he doesn't like tech that much. He doesn't like tech that much. He's very aware of it. See, for a while, tech has been like having a free reign to do whatever they want. The regulations of them has been really unrestricted. They've been able to willy-nilly just make the rules, break the rules, decide who's in and who's out, keep people from making money, and help people to make money who are their friends. See, big tech is threatened by this in particular because companies like Beltway are receiving some benefits, like we all are. But see, Mark Zuckerberg is working with the lawmakers lately, and well, you remember that court case he was in? It didn't go so well, but he's still in business. Yeah. So as far as the presidential campaign and everything is going, they have to be supported by tech because tech is putting a lot of money into the Democratic machine. Right now, the Democrats are looking really bad. All they got is Mark Biden going there. Mark Biden is just a sad man withering away at his old age. I actually feel bad for him. I would never vote Democrat, but I feel really bad for Joe Biden because he shouldn't be running, and they should have someone young running, but they obviously don't have anyone who has the gusto. Pete Buttigieg was not a good substitute as he flared out really early into a surge and then lost all his momentum, you see. So getting back on track, Wall Street needs to find a good American business model, instead of going for the too big to fail Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, and Google's various iterations. See, they could use Facebook, but Facebook does not have any hard capital. It doesn't have really products to buy that are feasible, tangible, that you can actually feel and use. It's more like a utility, right? It's be like a utility. So it's going to have to be some venturing off and find some replacement for Facebook. Dare I say, how would you replace Facebook? Well, all things can be replaced, just like all technology is not. It's proprietary, but it's not really new. Like every technology is probably recycled or it's a newer version of something old that we had a long time ago, right? So there's going to have to be some looking into for these ventures, try to correct what's going on with Facebook, what's going on with social media, what's going on, a lot of tech, Silicon Valley companies right now. See, there was a big report written in October, and see, there's antitrust probes and such, and I mean, it's legit. I mean, what Facebook controls like a large segment of the market, man. I mean, you get social media, mostly you have to get Facebook. You ain't going to get Twitter. You're going to constantly post on Twitter. TikTok, that's for kids. What's that? Like a video you talk about how ugly you are and doing the floss dance. I mean, that ain't going to be the utility you need. You got to use Facebook, man. I mean, you can't avoid it. It's so big, you can't avoid it. Like it's too big to fail. I mean, see, before the crash, too big to fail, 2008, these companies were like undefeatable, okay? But they were like company with tangible assets and large amounts of capital. There's been established businesses, and they were like multi-corporations. Facebook is also all over the world, yeah, but it's nothing like concrete or tangible, right? I'm not going to talk about Bitcoin. I'm not going to talk about Bitcoin. Don't get me started, okay? So look, yeah. So between Labour in between exploratory means of replacing Facebook or finding something better, it's been kind of a snack. We haven't been able to do that. So what we need to do, or what they need to do, the FTC and such, is to break up Facebook potentially, or find companies that can compete with Facebook. It's a long shot, mate. I don't really see it going. But see, if the DOJ and the FTC talk about the breaking them up, right? They go all to the courts and everything, and then the judges like get approved for that or disapprove or whatever, and it goes all the way to Supreme Court. We gotta make sure that the products don't get harmed. The products we love, we can't let them get harmed, man. I mean, we gotta find a balance. I mean, we don't want people stealing our data, but we also want to have access to social media in some respects. Not when you're texting so much you can't take care of your children, or you're taking selfies all day of your ass and your face. But we want to, we want to use a bit. We like it. We don't love it, but we like it. We want to have access to it. Is there something wrong with that? I mean, if you're addicted, yeah, don't get addicted to social media because it might go away. Okay, don't be dramatic. Okay, no. We need to find out that these startups are starting to like become a thing right now, but they're not in a position to take over Facebook or take over the big companies right now. They're still like kind of exploratory, kind of new, and see what's going on is that data has a value, and see we have to determine that value based on the people that control that data, to use it responsibly, not whether they see fit, because it's our data. It's who we are. It's who we are on the internet, yeah? And we should have some say in that, yeah? We should have some say. See, there could be some kind of privacy bill in California, see. In January, there was like a new law about data, but that law was like an American way of dealing with data and disposing of it and selling it and whatever. So what is like the deregulation that happened that caused the financial bubble to crash in 2008, but instead of the housing bubble crashing, it's like a tech bubble. But it's not a tech bubble with people making business. It's a tech bubble where people are having companies that have high valuations, but and not being reined in. They don't have rules. Just got to correct that, yeah? So look, this is not the end of the world, okay? I mean, there's a lot of intelligence being put together to see if there's actually a too much abuse by these monopoly companies, these companies that are taking over software and taking over our information and selling it to China and selling it back to us and selling it back to, I don't know, call centers and stuff. And they can harass us and ask us for things that we don't need to buy and things they don't need to get from us, and selling us things we don't need. See, the Electronic Privacy Information Center, see, protects data. Okay. So we need to push the antitrust onto that. Yeah. To make sure that we can deal with Facebook in a responsible way and not have them doing whatever they want. Okay. WhatsApp's not too much better. Like I said before, Instagram ain't going to replace Facebook. And it's like, how can you really compete with Facebook? How can you compete with Google, a search engine that also has data, but it has data information that you can glean out and do book report or find out how to garden or something like that. Okay, so it's kind of exploratory. Again, see, big tech is not going to let you take its money, and we are also not going to let you take our money. As consumers, we're consuming it. We should probably make our own social utilities. Yeah, maybe talk to a person every once in a while, right? Okay, 6 feet distance, please. 6 feet distance. Social distancing matters. Okay, so look, Facebook and Google, Silicon Valley, See, you're going to see who the strongest is. Only the strong survives, mate. In the meantime, keep your heads up, your knees down. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Good night.